But, what if it failed? Hall Master sigh, judging from your looks, you don't believe that our young master can bring out its meaning, right? Why not? Let's have a bet. Not so big, just 3,000 spiritual stones. What is even going on? Can the two of you at least be normal for a second? One insists on naming the painting, and the other one even wanted to make a bet. Are you out of your mind? This guy, he can even get the operating device of the harmonious stream of flowing goblets to submit to him. He might actually be able to bring out its meaning. About the bet, let's just forget about it. That's the resonance of essence, enlightened spirit. That's a level 7 artwork, only a 6-star painter can do that. He actually just ascended. I didn't expect this guy to exceed the limit right off the bat, and he even reached level 7. What is this? These phoenixes are illusory spirits. Someone just made a level 7 artwork. Level 7 artwork, a 6-star painter. This. Who is this senior? If this painting is up for sale, I will definitely get it no matter the price. Yeah, the same goes for me. According to the legend, Wu Xuanzi from 800 years ago, even though he has reached 5-star, unfortunately, he didn't leave any work behind. I didn't expect that an artwork that only a 6-star painter is capable of creating will appear today. This one, is it worth 5,000? 5,000? Of course, definitely. A titled level 6 pinnacle artwork, it will definitely be worth 5,000 spiritual stones. A level 7 one like this, even if it's worth 10,000, someone would definitely be willing to pay for it. It's just that, these 4 twisted letters, it's a drunk vivid dream. Could it be? Master Teacher Zhang, this A Drunk Vivid Dream is the title of this painting. People might think something about birds or creatures when they see the phoenix in the painting, thinking about their origin and name it according to that. Luckily, this guy literally just wrote about waking up from a drunk sleep. That's right, this painting was done by Wu Xuanzi when he was drunk, and when he woke up, he left this title behind for it. But, what kind of spirit beasts are those birds? Why have I never seen it before? They're snow pigeons. Snow pigeons. That's not right. Snow pigeons have long wings, purple beaks, golden claws, red heads, and they're slightly fatter. These birds don't even have any of these features, and they look slimmer. I think that's because when Wu Xuanzi was working on this painting, he got drunk. And he messed up the looks of the snow pigeons. That's why they looked like this. Messed up. As a 5-star painter, you're saying that he messed up the simplest snow pigeons. That's right, after giving it a title and realizing that he has messed up, he thinks that it's quite hilarious. When he starts to get sober, he's worried that this painting will deeply affect his reputation. But destroying it will be a waste. It's like chicken claws. Eating it is tasteless, but throwing it away will feel like a waste. That's why he removed the title and signature, hence an artwork like this was born. It's already a miracle for him to identify the painter from just the art style. But to analyze that the painter got drunk and messed up the drawing, and even removed the title and signature, is this really something that an appraiser can do? Did you conclude all these through appraisals? Appraising isn't just about identifying the era of the item, you will have to immerse yourself into it as well. Guess what the owner was doing, then only you will be able to understand it further. Take a look at this painting. The art was slightly slanted, so it's obvious that the painter wasn't able to stand straight, so he was painting it on top of the paper. And by including all the hypotheses from before, you will be able to conclude that he drew this when he was drunk. Not only that his appraising skills are double my skill level, he's literally on a different level. I will have to report this to the headquarters. With this kind of vision and ability, his appraising skills will be at least 5-star, or even much higher. Alright then, let's don't delay the auction any further, go and put it up for auction. Sure. I'm sure that everyone here has witnessed the view just now. A level 7 painting was just born here, and all of us get to witness such a glorious moment. The painting itself was painted by the great painter Wu Xuanzi 800 years ago, and it was titled personally by a new great painter. He has awakened its spiritual attributes from within, making it ascend from level 6 pinnacle. A level 7 painting, the very first level 7 painting in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, the result of the perfect combination from a junior and a senior. I won't say that this will never happen again, but this has definitely never happened before. Right now, the owner of this painting is putting it up for auction. The starting price will be 8,000 spiritual stones. The markup will be at least 1,000. Let the auction begin. Is this painting a real one? Alright then, I'm getting it. 8,000 spiritual stones. A starting price of 8,000 spiritual stones. It's quite pricey, but it's definitely worth it. Go and inform the family to mortgage the properties. We're getting it no matter what. That's right, no matter the price, we must get it. I'll go with 9,000. 10,000. 11,000. A level 7 painting. Interesting. Young master, are you interested in it? A level 7 painting, even for a sect, it's still a treasure. If we can buy it, it will be a huge help for my studies on painting. Alright then, I'll get it for you right away. Don't worry, let's just wait until they're almost done, then we'll make our move. Alright. But, I'm worried that they will increase the price too much, then the spiritual stones that we brought won't be enough for the soulless puppet. You don't have to worry about that. About the soulless puppet, I've looked into it personally. The owner that put it up for auction doesn't seem to want to sell it in spiritual stones. Not selling it in spiritual stones. I've heard that the owner is almost at his limit, so if he's not able to ascend, the spiritual stones will all be just junk no matter how many he has. So if my guess is correct, what he wants is class talismans, and the higher the grade the better. Spiritual stones. It's true that it represents wealth, but the moment it reaches a certain amount, it will only be a bunch of numbers. If you can't ascend your cultivation, your life will not be extended, and you will soon turn into dust and disappear from this world. Who cares how much money you have if you're dead already? If he just wants class talismans, then this is indeed quite the simple one. Since a young master is a master teacher yourself, helping a nobody from this place to ascend shouldn't be a hard task. Of course, this master teacher tournament, I'm aiming for at least the top 5. Young master is extremely talented, no matter the will of mind or the understanding of cultivation. You're way beyond normal people, so I think even the top 3 shouldn't be a problem for you. Top 3, that will be quite difficult. There's a few of them that are quite tricky, but I'm not scared. We will have to see until then. Alright, it's almost over. You can bid it now. Sure. By the way, I still need spiritual stones, so don't use it too much. 20,000 spiritual stones once, 20,000 spiritual stones twice. Are there any other bidders? If no, then this a drunk vivid dream will be sold to our friend in box 14. 20,000 spiritual stones. I didn't expect a painting like this to cost so much mu omicron nu epsilon upsilon. Yeah, I guess no one is going for a higher bid. 20,000 spiritual stones. This is much quicker than how our young master earns from challenges. Hold on. 21 pieces of 4-star class talismans. Our young master will be taking this painting. 4-star class talismans, 21 pieces. If we're converting it into spiritual stones, that's 21,000, that's quite the bid. Impressive. Class talismans are extremely valuable, especially 4-star ones. Even though the market price is 1,000 per piece, it's already 1,200 per piece among the black market. At that price, I guess no one will be able to bid any higher. Damn it. The reason why I sell this painting is to get more spiritual stones, so that I can use them in both my cultivation and bidding for the soulless puppet. The price rose all the way to 20,000, and I was just about to celebrate. And what kind of mess is this guy planning on in the end? 21 pieces of 4-star class talismans. Who needs your class talismans anyway? Not just 4-star, even 5-star and 6-star master teachers won't be able to teach me anything. I already have the Library of Heaven's path. As long as there's no flaws or loopholes, it will definitely be accurate, without the slightest issue on it. And this guy is using that useless thing to buy my stuff. Hall Master Sai, please tell the auctioneer that I don't want class talismans, I only want spiritual stones. Master Teacher Zhang, those are 4-star class talismans. A lot of people were dreaming for it. You really just want spiritual stones? Yes, I only want spiritual stones. Very well then. 21 pieces of 4-star class talismans. We'll see who's capable of going higher than that. 21 pieces of 4-star class talismans. Are there any other bidders? If not, is there anyone willing to bid more than 200 spiritual stones? If not, this painting will belong to our friend in box 14. Our young master just bidded 21 pieces of class talismans. Is the price of that lower than 20,000? What's going on? If it's not enough, we can go higher. My friend, I apologize, the seller just told me that he doesn't accept class talismans, he only wants spiritual stones. Only wants spiritual stones. With that many class talismans, not only you get to study a lot of things, you can even make friends with this 4-star master teacher already, and this guy didn't want all that, and he only wants spiritual stones. Very well, anyone bidding a higher price? If that's the case, this painting will belong to our friend in box 14. Sold. Congratulations Sir Ma. I didn't expect that 20,000 will be able to get that level 7 painting. Damn it. Go and look into it, find out who's the seller of that painting, and where is he from. Understood. Young master, now that someone else has bought the painting, what are we going to do? Forget about it, let's wait for the soulless puppet for now. The auction goes on. Now Xiaoya, Xingyang and Yuan Tao have their equipment. As for Lu Yang and Wang Ying, we'll see if there's anything suitable for them in the future. The final item of this auction, the one that everyone has been waiting for, the soulless puppet. This soulless puppet has been appraised by the appraiser hall, so it's definitely a real one. It's considered the guardian of the ancient soul oracle. After so many years, the price is immeasurable. But, as for the actual auction price, I can't make the call. The owner of this item decided to sell it himself. He wants to trade it for other treasures that he needs. Now let me get our seller onto the stage. This old man, even though he looks like he has reached 2 Dan Pinnacle Transcendent, but he seems to have some symptoms on him. The problems that this person has, no matter how I look at it, it just doesn't feel right. This is the person who found the soulless puppet. I guess so. I wonder what kind of luck he has. The moment he sells this thing, he will definitely be wealthy in no time. Yeah, why didn't I ever get luck like that? Silence, everyone. Since everyone here wants to buy this item, then let's see what he wants to trade, no matter if it's something we have personally or in the family. As long as you all bring over the things that he needs in one day, you will be able to bid for it. The things that I want are quite simple, all of you can just suggest anything. Tell me what kind of treasures you will be able to bring over in one day. As long as I'm satisfied with it, this item will be yours. Anything. As long as he's satisfied, then it will be ours. What kind of condition is this? Don't tell me that this person is a perverted one. Are we supposed to prepare some beauties for him? That's right, this condition is just too weird. You can't just let us guess what you want like that. Interesting. Interesting. He's planning to go all out, trying to earn a big one. Young master, why did you say that? It's simple, since there's no limit, which means there's no starting price. Those that want to get it will just keep raising the price until the seller is satisfied, since they're worried that the item will be taken away. This way, the price will be all over the place. Since every treasure has a price of their own, the seller will just have to pick one that he wants the most, and with the highest price. That way he will be getting the most out of it. Some of the treasures are kept by some large factions, which are not commonly seen in auctions. If they are not willing to bring them out, then a lot of us will not get the chance to take a glimpse of them. An item for an item, it's very likely that these factions will bring them out to get the soulless puppet. This way, the things that he wants will be even more valuable. Let's leave it at that. We'll see what kind of treasures these people are giving. What a guy. Even if the soulless puppet is really valuable, it's just a puppet that has died for who knows how many years. Who knows if it's still functional? As long as he's satisfied. Those that want to buy it just want to observe the craftsmanship of the soul oracle. There might not be that many people that really want to buy it. You're wrong. Actually, the reason why they want this soulless puppet isn't because of the puppet itself, but the legacy of a soul oracle. I've personally looked into this soulless puppet. Even though it's quite an old item, it was preserved really well. If someone were to reverse engineer it, it's very likely that they will be able to find the refining method. It's true that this thing is just part of a soul oracle's power, but if you're able to get your hands on it, it will definitely be a valuable treasure. So what if they know how to make one? Don't tell me, they're going to use a living person to refine this thing again. If the Master Teacher Pavilion were to know about this, they would definitely be killed by them. Not to refine this. The life of a person is limited, but not the soul. If preserved nicely, they can be stored for up to 500 years without any issue. If you can find out how to make one of these, then there's a high chance that you can transfer someone's soul from a dying body into it. During the ancient times, when the Master Teacher Pavilion was annihilating the soul oracles, they managed to escape with this method multiple times. Transfer one's soul onto a soulless puppet to survive. I've read countless books, but this is the first time I've ever heard of this. That's right. I only knew about all of these after I knew that this is a soulless puppet and did a lot of research on it. If that's really the case, then this auction for the soulless puppet will definitely be a bloody fight. Especially for those that are near to their death, as long as they get their chance to get another breath, even if it's just 8 to 10 years, I guess they are more than willing to get it. If no one's going to do it, allow me to be the first. Spiritual middle-tier weapon, condensed with Dubhe from the Big Dipper as reference. It contains several formations, with the combination of both offense and defense, the Dubhe Parasol. It's true that the Dubhe Parasol is unique, but to trade it with this soulless puppet, I'm afraid it's far from enough. Let me do it. I can tell that our man here is quite weak, so I'm assuming that your physical condition isn't that good. I have 1,000-year-old blood ginseng here. Even if you're almost at your end, this will definitely guarantee another 8 to 10 years for you. That blood ginseng just sounds terrifying. Who knows if you will die on the spot if you don't know the proper way to consume it. It's better if you take mine, a grade 4 pinnacle spiritual pill. After consuming it, as long as there's not much issue with you, this will guarantee you another 12 years, and there's no other side effects. This will definitely be much better than that random ginseng. It's the Apothecary Guild's Guild Master. That pill, it can prolong your lifespan for another 12 years, even though it's a grade 4 pill. Only an apothecary that's 5-star and above can refine it. He just offered him that thing like that. Such generosity. What ginseng? What pill? As long as it's incompatible with your body, it will just be poison the moment you consume them. I have a few spiritual skills here. They're compatible with all kinds of physiques. As long as you cultivate them, your cultivation will definitely get a huge leap. Only a strong physique can ensure that you will not suffer at old age. You need a few years to master the skills. I have an ascending pill here. This will guarantee that your cultivation will be able to break easily after consumption. Don't listen to them. I have a mechanical blueprint here. It can deal with all kinds of situations and will be able to grant you a huge power. I have. Alright, everyone. It's true that all your treasures are very valuable, but unfortunately, these aren't what I wanted. Not what you wanted. Then what exactly do you want? Why don't you just tell us that? We have so many people, we have already brought out everything that I can, and for those that got rejected, we can only say that we're unlucky. That's right, just tell us what you want, don't just let us make blind guesses here. It's true that we want to buy the soulless puppet, but we don't have that much time to play with you here. What is this guy trying to do? Who knows, maybe he's just fooling with us. Damn it. He's using a skill. He just kept quiet halfway talking. He's using a skill. This is just too weird. Let me have a look. Flaw. This is actually a thing. I'm very well aware as to why you all want to buy this item. If anyone is able to bring out the treasure that I wanted, not only will he be able to get this soulless puppet, I will also bring him to the place where I found the soulless puppet, so that the person can look for the soul oracle's secrets. What? It is rumored that the soulless puppet is a part of a soul oracle. They will never leave him, even when they are dead. They will die with them and will never leave their side. The place where he found the puppet, wouldn't that be the grave of a soul oracle? The legacy of the soul oracle has disappeared from the world after the Master Teacher Pavilion has annihilated them. Let's forget about their legacy. Even if we were to get a little information on this occupation, it will definitely bring us fame. And the most important thing is, the soul oracle has the power to control the soul. It is known to be the wealthiest occupation. Not even appraisers can compete against them. Their graves will definitely be filled with all kinds of treasures. That's right, if we really get to go there, we'll definitely be rich. I have the seed of the 1,000 leaves tree here. Are you interested in that? 1,000 leaves of a tree. The spiritual tree that is rumored to be capable of protecting the family and fighting for the people. Being able to plant one of these in your family is practically the same as having a 4-dan transcendent in your backyard after centuries. It will protect you every day. It's a valuable treasure that all factions are fighting for. I'm sorry. I'm not interested in the 1,000 Leaves tree. But my statement still stands. As long as any of you can give me something that I'm interested in, I will definitely trade it. It doesn't mean that the higher the price the better. Interested? I say this guy is here to make a fool out of all of us, and he's trading an item for an item. You're getting nothing out of this. Why would you accept this? He's not fooling around, and he has already paid us, with a total of 5,000 spiritual stones. So, no matter how he wants to auction it, what kind of tricks he's trying to play, the auction house does not lose anything. He's not here to fool around. But he doesn't want the 1,000 Leaves tree as well. Interesting. Seems like he's not planning to gather all the treasures and get a high price. Who cares what he wants? There's no way that he wouldn't want this. Young master, that thing is extremely valuable. You, sure that you're going to use it? He doesn't even want the 1,000 Leaves tree. I can't really think of anything else that can pique his interest. But, this thing is useful to young master as well. If I have any questions, I can just ask my teacher. This thing is nothing to me. Call it. Understood. Half 5-star master teacher, distanced class talisman, 1 piece. Half 5-star master teacher, what does that mean? The moment a master teacher reaches 4-star and above, the difficulty for them to ascend further basically multiplied. That's why many people were stuck at the 4-star pinnacle, unable to advance further. As time goes on, their strength has surpassed that of a 4-star pinnacle, but they're not really 5-star yet, hence, this grade was created. Since there's not a single half 5-star in the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance, but all of their strength has far surpassed a normal 4-star pinnacle, hence, even if they're just 4 stars, they're much more valuable than a normal 4-star. Forget about the others, even the 21 pieces that this person bidded won't be able to compete against this one. As long as you get this thing, it is literally the same as having a half 5-star with you all the time. You can literally ask them anything anytime and anywhere, even though it's a one-time item, it is extremely valuable. This. Alright, I'll trade for that. He accepted it. Of course he has to. This talisman is just far too valuable, no one will normally refuse that. That's more like it. I even brought this thing out, it will be quite the scare if you don't accept it. Don't just accept the offer like that, I haven't placed my bid yet. Damn it, who are you? Do you think that your bid will be able to win against my class talisman? Stop messing around. I don't know if it will win against it, since my bid is just 1 sentence. I can help you. Get it out. What did you say? Get it out. What's going on here? Don't tell me he means that. This young man up there, who is he? He's interested in that. This is just too much. Damn you, I bid it a distanced class talisman, its value can even buy a spiritual high-tier weapon. If this is just a normal auction, I'll just endure it, I will accept a fair loss if I can't really win against another wealthy person. But, help you get it out, what the hell? Young master, this man is about to die, so I think he wouldn't want any physical pleasure, even if that's really his taste. There's a lot of them in the brothel, why would he go for a man? I know about that, it's just that. This man is really something, he even dares to say that out loud. I guess it's not just us, even that old man that's selling the soulless puppet almost fainted from that. Your words. Do you mean it? I do. As long as you give me that soulless puppet, I will do my best to get it out for you. Alright, that's a deal. That works. He doesn't want any of those treasures, just for this. What a weird taste. If that was the case, I should have just prepared a few beauties, or maybe a few guys that's into this. He actually agreed to that. Yes, he actually did. Is this even an auction, or is this a brothel? Damn it, if we knew that he's into this, we wouldn't have to go through so much trouble. Go and bid as well, say that we can get it out for him as well, and we will comply with any positions he requests, satisfying all his needs. Young master, you. Wouldn't your sacrifice be a little too much? Sacrifice. Who says that I'm sacrificing? Are you thinking that I will be the one doing it? Song Chao, a 4-star master teacher doing something like that. What kind of joke is that? Even if it is, you will be the one doing it. As long as he's willing to give me that soulless puppet, you will have to satisfy him nicely. Try not to mess this up. Me? I've been watching over you since you were young. After so many years, you're just going to sell me out like that? Are you for real? Just do it. If they manage to seal the deal, everything will be too late. Alright. Our young master is bidding as well. He's also willing to get it out for you. Another one. Damn it, do you even have your dignity? Are you all crazy? An actual auction like this, how did everything just end up being a trade of tricks? That thing should be quite difficult to get it out. Even the all-knowing Library of Heaven's path thinks that this is a tricky situation. I wonder what kind of solution does he have? You can get it out for him as well. How are you going to do it? Do you mind telling us about it? We'll see whoever's method is better, so that he can make a better decision. Darn it, how can this kid be so shameless? He even wants me to tell him the method. Can he even say something this shameless that easily? Not only that, we're going to discuss it in public. Are you for real? This is it. That's it for my dignity. What's wrong? You can't say it out loud. That means you don't really have a method. You're just trying to create a competition. I can't believe that you're that serious. What other method can I do? I can only do it that way. Everyone knows how. That way? What way are you talking about? You have to make yourself clear enough. He's possessed by an evil spirit, and he's been suffering from it. What kind of method do you have that you can get it out of him? If that really works, I can let you give it a try first. Possessed by an evil spirit. Getting an evil spirit out of him. I even gave up my dignity, and now you're telling me to get an evil spirit out of him. What the hell is even going on? Can you at least say things clearly and not confuse others? So it's just getting an evil spirit out of him. Being possessed by an evil spirit is an extremely dangerous thing. He might die at any moment. No wonder this guy doesn't want any of those treasures. What he wants might be the way to set him free from that evil spirit. But why don't he just tell us that? So that's the case. The moment Master Teacher Zhang speaks about it, I really thought that he's into this kind. That gave me quite the scare. From what I know, the evil spirit will infect and bind onto the soul when they possess someone. You were saying that you can get it out. Does that mean you're specialized in the souls? Getting possessed by an evil spirit is like getting infected by a poison. Once it touches the soul, I can't really do anything about it. But, since I'm able to diagnose the problem, and able to analyze it this much, I can definitely do it. Alright, give me the soulless puppet. I will definitely help you deal with it. Since there's a lot of people here, it will be hard for me to explain everything. Alright then. Thank you everyone for participating in this auction for the soulless puppet. I have found a buyer for it. I've decided to sell it to this young man. I sincerely apologize to everyone else here. Young master, what are we going to do? What else can we do? Can you get that evil spirit out of him? I can't. Forget about it. Go and ask around who exactly is that person in box 1. We'll decide our next move after that. This is the soulless puppet. Now young sir, please help me deal with my problem. Hall Master Sai, Senior Jean, I will need the both of you to do something for me. Don't worry Master Teacher Zhang, just tell us what to do. It's actually quite simple. You just have to. This. Master Teacher Zhang, that's not that good. Just listen to me, I will deal with it. Alright then. We apologize in advance. What are you trying to do? Are you trying to take the soulless puppet by force? Master Teacher Zhang. Don't worry, if I really want to kill him, I would have just done it already. Do iota even need to trap him? What are you even trying to do? Didn't you ask me to get the evil spirit out of you? If I don't suppress you first, how am I supposed to get it out? I see, please continue. Then get ready. What are you doing? Didn't you say you're not going to kill him? Even if you're not going to, the way you beat him up. You can't do that. I'm going to kill you. Kill me. Aren't you planning to use me to kill him? Why are you trying to kill me? What are you saying? I don't know. You don't know. Stealing someone else's body, and you even tried to kill his soul, and you're saying that you don't know anything. Stealing. Stealing is also one of the Soul Oracle's abilities. It's also known as a kind of possession. Could it be that this guy? Don't worry, both of you, he hasn't succeeded yet. If it really worked, then he would really have been possessed by an evil spirit, then I can't really do anything about it by then. You, enough with the nonsense. I am myself. I'm possessed by an evil spirit, I couldn't get rid of it. You were possessed. I don't really know what kind of method you used to suppress his soul. But I can still tell what's happening right now. The moment you enter the auction house, you start to sell the soulless puppet, but you refuse to say what you wanted and have everyone guess it. If I was right, his soul was still in control at that time, but it's not that he didn't want to say it, it's just that you're suppressing him, making him unable to speak his mind. After getting bombarded by the amount of questions, his emotions started to get unstable, which allows you to take advantage of it and take over the body. And you mentioned that whoever gets the soulless puppet, you will bring them to the grave of the Soul Oracle. If I'm correct about it, you're trying to bring more people over there and lay down traps, so that you can take down more fighters. During the auction, when he was being asked those questions, he was really trying to say something, but he just shook for a bit and stopped. Now that I think about it, that looks really weird. I just wanted to raise the price. Raise the price, alright then. Senior Jean, Hall Master Sai, you can release the seal on him now. Release the seal. Don't worry. Alright. I guess you really don't know how to get rid of the evil spirit, if that's the case. I'll leave now. What are you trying to do now? I did release the seal, but I didn't say that you can leave. What's wrong? You're trying to stop me with that power of yours. Yeah, why don't you give it a try? Die. What's up with this guy? You. How was it? Are you surprised? This. A 2-Dan pinnacle transcendent can't even win against a half-transcendent. This. What is going on? This old man does have the strength of a 2-Dan pinnacle transcendent. His power was quite strong when we were sealing him just now. Why did he lose all his power all of a sudden? Seems like our young master's strength is improving again. No, that's not it, it's just that, the old man is getting weaker. His strength is just at the 1-Dan beginner transcendent. That's right, my lady is correct, his strength is just at 1-Dan beginner transcendent at most. It's just that, the cultivation that he has is really of a 2-Dan pinnacle transcendent. As for why this is happening, I can't figure it out either. You hear that? I'm not the only one that can tell it, the others have figured it out as well. Do you have anything else to say? I'm just injured, I can't really use my full power. Even if you're injured, there's no way that it will cause you to lower your strength by 2 levels. The strength of your soul is not compatible with the body that you have stolen. If I guessed correctly, the owner of this body is indeed a 2-Dan pinnacle transcendent, but the soul that took over is just a 1-Dan beginner transcendent. Even though you have taken over the body, you haven't adjusted yourself to it, especially when you just got beaten up by me, which makes it even more difficult for your soul to adjust to it, even if you can control it well and cover it up perfectly, but you couldn't use your true essence well enough, which makes you extremely weak. You can just save it. I said that you were possessed by an evil spirit instead of stealing it just to make you let your guard down. And you thought that this is a great chance for you to use me to kill the host's soul, am I right? You've already said enough, so I will just stop pretending. That's right, I took over this person's body. As expected, luckily you admitted. Actually, everything that I said earlier, they are just assumptions. If you didn't admit, I would have thought that I guessed it wrongly. The Library of Heaven's path can only find the flaw. As for the actual diagnosis and analysis, I will have to come up with the answer on my own. I didn't expect that compiling all the flaws and combining them with the knowledge that I had, my assumption was actually spot on. Don't think so highly of yourself. Now that I have taken control, which means I am the owner of this body, even if you know that I have stolen this vessel, what can you do about it? Are you still going to kill me? Do you dare to? Master Teacher Zhang, the soul is a delicate thing, even the gods can't really understand it fully. Now that he has taken full control, if the soul couldn't come back, That means you have killed him. That's right, you must think this through. Yeah, I really have to think about it carefully. The trade that I have with you guys was witnessed by all those people. If anything were to happen to me, don't go thinking that the appraiser hall and the auction house can get away from this. How about this? Let me give you a suggestion. Let's resume our trade. I will give you the soulless puppet as well, but you will have to kill the soul within my body. This is a trade anyway. It doesn't matter who you're dealing with, so does it even matter? That's true. My goal is the soulless puppet. If I'm able to get my hands on it, there's no need for me to go through all that trouble. But, didn't you say that I don't have any other options? I came up with one just now. Let me give it a try. Try. Master Teacher Zhang. After all those talks, you're still going to do it? Are you just fooling around? You might end up killing him. My lady. Don't try to talk him out of this. This is the responsibility and task of a master teacher. He can't get away from this. A master teacher, having the noble status, means they should be able to bear the same level of responsibility. This old man, even though we don't know his name or origin, and we don't even know a single thing about him. But, to have his soul taken away by a soul oracle, a life is dying right before his eyes, but if he refuses to step in and stop it, how can he still be qualified to teach the world and guide the students? If he's just, then everyone will follow him without any orders, but if he doesn't carry his duty well, no one is willing to follow him. Let's see what Master Teacher Zhang will do here. So you insist on going against me? Going against you? I think you're misunderstanding the situation here. I just want to get rid of you. That body doesn't belong to you, so you have no right to keep it. Silver needle. You're trying to use that on a soul. I guess you know nothing about soul stealing. Let me give you some advice. That silver needle won't be able to do anything to a soul. Is that so? If you're trying to get rid of a soul, how is this happening? His true essence. This is the superior true essence. The superior true essence can only be wielded by a few people within the Master Teacher Pavilion, and it is to be said that only the disciples of Master Kong can use it. Why does this guy have it? Don't tell me that he's the disciple of Master Kong. I just escaped from that creepy graveyard, and I just have to run into someone like him. Can my luck get any worse? This won't do. If this goes on, I will die for sure. This superior true essence is a soul oracle's nemesis. If I just let it accumulate like this, I will be burned to death and unable to make it out alive. I will have to find someone else to steal again. Damn it, you've forced my hand. I will make you suffer. There's only two people that's not a transcendent in this room. That woman doesn't seem like she's that strong, but she has that old man protecting her, so I guess she must have something on her that can save her life as well. Which makes him the only choice left. Steal. He's gone. Seems like it. He just went unconscious all of a sudden, which means there's no soul taking control. The guy that stole the body, I guess he made a run for it after being suppressed by Master Teacher Zhang. My body is back. How are you feeling? Have you taken full control back? Yeah. I'm Luo Zhu. Even though I was suppressed by that soul, I still know what's happening out here. Thank you Master Teacher Zhang for saving me. This is bad. He's stealing. When I first got stolen, I felt a cold breeze and sneezed as well. Us fighters have been coated with true essence throughout our body, so we stay healthy all the time. Under normal circumstances, there's no way that we will sneeze that easily. Stolen. Me. I've been stolen. This guy is as sly as a fox. He must have known that if he were to steal a body by force, he would be extracted by Master Teacher Zhang. That's why he just entered your body and hid. Hide. That's right, it's basically impossible to find him if he were to hide in a human body. If that's really the case, then it will be quite the problem. Based on the description that I've read, if you were to be stolen, you will be able to find the soul if he were to make a move like taking over the control of the body. But if he were to hide there forever, he would be like a parasite, feeding itself with the host's energy and power. He hid himself. How dare he? If I knew this was going to happen, I would have just injected more true essence into him and kill him already. Stand back. Xuanxiang, Try and use some moves. Understood. A grandmaster fighter like him, and he decided to use a normal low-tier combat skill. And those moves are so unrefined. Forgive me. I was busy working on my abilities recently, so I have been slacking off on my combat skills. This is so embarrassing. Alright, that's enough. You, how did you know that I'm here? Get out of there, I won't kill you. Get out, seeing that you want me dead, I'll drag you down along with me. This guy's just a grandmaster, I might not be able to devour Luozhu, but it would be easy for me to devour this guy instantly. Even if you kill me, you will only be getting a corpse. Don't get innocent people involved in this. It's too late to beg me right now. We're dying anyway, it doesn't matter if it's 1 or 2 people, if you were to kill him, I would just devour someone else. I don't have a form of myself, so there's no way that you can capture me. I'll see what you're going to do about it. What is this thing? Help. What is going on? Master Teacher Zhang. I think he's dying. This is the nurturing of the soul, making his cultivation to ascend. What do you mean by that? Soul oracles are different from normal fighters. We cultivate our true essence and body, but they cultivate their soul. So they will fuse their cultivation into their soul, so that even after stealing, they will be able to recover quickly and not remain in a weakened state. Now that his soul has been killed, which means that all the cultivation condensed within will be sent into the host's body. Something like that actually happen. That's right, the power of a soul oracle is just pure soul power, so there's no specific attribute to it. Anyone will be able to take it in as long as they're a cultivator, and it will definitely be compatible. If I'm not wrong, his cultivation will definitely get a huge boost. He's devouring the soul oracle. That's one of the most terrifying ancient occupations, and they're much more terrifying than us poison masters. Any cultivators will definitely retreat the moment they run into one of them. That young master just used some silver needles to get rid of the soul, and his servant just devoured the soul oracle that planned to devour him. No wonder they can be that arrogant when they are at the poison palace. They really have the strength to do so. My strength. Didn't he want to devour me? Why am I the one that digested him instead? Could it be the true essence that young master left in my body? Thank you, young Senior Luozhu, is it? Where did you get that soul oracle? Young master, for saving me. Will you be able to get a few more of them? I want to get my other students to ascend as well. Hunting soul oracles to increase their strength. You think that this terrifying occupation is some kind of ascending pill? About that, Master Teacher Zhang, the soul oracles have already been annihilated since ancient times. This one that managed to survive, I guess he used some kind of secret ability to make himself hibernate, and then I accidentally triggered it and woken him. This kind of stuff ain't that common. Not common, what a shame. It's so easy to make someone ascend with a soul oracle's soul. Even a grandmaster can reach all the way to 1 Dan transcendent instantly. If I really manage to capture a few of them, Zhaoya and the others will definitely be able to ascend. If they manage to reach transcendent, they will definitely be a huge help when we reach the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. By the way, what's going on with the soulless puppet and the soul oracle? Can you explain it to me? I will have to blame my own greediness for that. I found a soul oracle's grave from an ancient book, and I head over there thinking that there will be countless treasures there. Then I ran into a soulless puppet. I just got rid of one and I got stolen by a soul immediately after that. I didn't dare to keep going, so I escaped from that place quickly. Then can you bring me to that grave and take a look? I would like to look for the soul oracle's legacy as well. To the graveyard. If you're worried, you can just tell me the location. I'll just head there myself. Well, no need for that. Master Teacher Zhang saved my life, so if you really want to go, I will definitely bring you there. It's just that, you will have to be cautious. That place is extremely creepy. It would be best if you made preparations beforehand, or else I'm afraid, no matter how strong you are, it's still better to be prepared. True, being able to be the most terrified occupation during the ancient era, the soul oracles must be something else. Sun Chang was able to consume that guy that easily because of Heaven's Path's true essence. More importantly, who knows how long that guy has lived? He must be extremely weak. Alright then, you can go make the preparations first. I will work on it now. We will depart 3 days later. Then, I will be taking my leave for now. Master Teacher Zhang, the extinction of soul oracles is quite weird. I want to tag along as well. Do you mind? You want to tag along? Sure, but I suggest that you prepare enough spiritual stones. If we manage to find any treasures, you can buy them as well. Sure. By the way, can Hall Master Sai bring me to your library? I would like to read books about soul oracles. That's easy, I can arrange that for you right away. Very well then, you will also have to prepare accommodation for us. Lady Zhao here and my few students will have to rest. The Soul Oracle's graveyard is an extremely dangerous place, so you will have to increase your strength for the next few days so that you will be able to protect yourself. You can use these spiritual stones freely, but all of you will have to reach the Supreme Realm within 3 days, or else you will not be joining. Understood. Master Teacher Zhang, this is the Appraiser Hall's library. Very well, I will take my time and read them. I will find you if I need anything. Alright then, I will leave you to it. Alright, let's start. That's it for the day. The second day. I bought it from the auction but I never gave it a good look. Since I'm free now, let me look into it for a little. I might be able to find some traces and have a better understanding of soul oracles. Flaw. Level 1 Soulless Puppet, a special puppet refined by soul oracles. It has a consciousness of its own, and can also be controlled with a soul. There's a spiritual formation within it, so it doesn't need to be cultivated. When controlling multiple bodies at once, it will have tremendous power. Weakness, its consciousness has been extracted from the body, leaving a small light inside it, unable to wake up. How is it possible? It has self-consciousness. Could it be that this thing is alive? Or else, how can it have self-consciousness? That's not right. The consciousness was extracted self-willingly. Could it be that they were willing to die? Could it be? Legend has it that large factions are able to cultivate some fighters that are willing to sacrifice their life for them. I guess it's the same for these puppets. Being the pets of soul oracles, their destiny is to become their puppet and stay loyal to them forever. To use it, I can have my soul to possess and control it. What kind of stupid setting is this? After all this effort, I still can't use it. After spending so much time and effort getting it from the auction. In the end, I can only use it as a shield. I can't use the soulless puppet, then let's see what can I do with this. There's a flaw over here. Here as well, and here. This it actually opened. How delicate. Celestial Designer. So this is an item crafted by a celestial designer. The mysterious occupation that specializes in mechanics that was introduced in the Appraiser Hall's library. Could it be that this so-called Celestial Designer Hall is a gathering hub for celestial designers, just like the Beast Hall and the Apothecary Guild? There's something inside. Red Dust Heaven Ascending Steps. Traversing 1,500 kilometers in one step. The Red Dust Heaven Ascending Steps was created by Master Kong's disciple, Zhang Xuan. After mastering it, you will be able to traverse 1,500 kilometers and soar through the skies in just one step. I, Zhang Xuan, will be passing this ability down to my juniors. I hope that the younger generation will be able to make good use of it. To prevent it from losing, I will be putting this in a celestial mechanical box. Only my descendants will be able to open it. It's a movement art, and it was created by Master Kong's disciple. But I wonder if there's any flaws in the ability left behind by Master Kong's disciple. Flaw. 42 flaws. I can't believe that the movement art created by Master Kong's disciple has this many flaws. I don't even dare to learn it. That's right, Heaven's Path movement art is also a movement art. I wonder if I can fuse both of them together. Fuse. Complete. That's it, there's only 3 flaws. I can learn it now. The Red Dust Heaven Ascending Steps Parallel Heaven Scroll. Could it be that it's flying? A normal cultivator, even a transcendent, won't be able to fly. They can only ride flying beasts to fly around the sky. If this ability is called Parallel Heaven Scroll, does that mean I will be able to soar through the sky and fly on my own? There's a little flaw in it, but being able to create such an amazing ability, as expected from Master Kong's disciple, impressive. It's a shame that this is only the first part. I wonder what else I will be able to do if I master the entire thing. Let me give it a try. I'm really flying. This red dust heaven ascending steps, it looks strong and cool to be able to fly, but the consumption of true essence it needs is too much. I can only stay in the air for 3 breaths, and I have almost used up all of my true essence. I managed to learn such a cool ability, but I don't get the chance to use it in front of others. I guess I will have to work on my cultivation, then I can only fly around the world when I have a higher capacity of true essence. Young master. There's a guy outside who insists on meeting you. I've already gotten rid of him 3 times, but he still has the face to come here. You see, do you think we should tell Senior Jean and just throw him out? He wants to meet me. Who? I don't know. I've already asked him multiple times, but he never answered. He's extremely cocky. It's making me infuriated. Cocky? There's someone else even more cockier than you. Is he still there? He is. Bring me to him. But young master, what's wrong? Nothing much, I just tripped. Young master, do you think he will sell it to us? He has to, no matter what, as long as he's a master teacher, I will find a way to make him sell it to me. Do you have a plan? Of course, I'm a 4-star master teacher. It's easy for me to find the problems in his cultivation. I just have to give him some guidance, then he will definitely give that to me. Young master, they are the ones that wanted to meet you. You're looking for me. It's him. That's right, I'm a 4-star master teacher, Song Chao. 4-star master teacher. Greetings, master teacher Song. I didn't expect that a young man that is below 30 like him is a 4-star master teacher, as expected from the Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. There's so many geniuses here. Master teacher Zhang, you're out. Greetings master teacher Song. I've already gathered all the things that you needed. Today You've already gathered everything. Didn't you say that you will need 3 days? It's only been slightly more than 2 days and you're already done. I didn't expect him to gather this much. Seems like I will be able to extract the one Dan Transcendent, prolonged longevity's ability. Since I've promised you, of course I will have to work on it quicker. And this as well, Master Teacher Zhang, about you passing the harmonious stream of flowing goblets. I've already reported it to the headquarters. This is the 5-star appraiser emblem that the headquarters issued to you. 5-star emblem. I can just get the 5-star appraiser just by passing the harmonious stream of flowing goblets. Isn't the appraiser test a little too easy? The harmonious stream of flowing goblets is the test to achieve 5-star appraiser. It's an extremely difficult test, so you will pass as long as you can get one of them right. You're able to appraise 3 of them, and you even got the operating machine to acknowledge you. If you can't be a 5-star appraiser after all that, that will be a huge problem. Could it be that cultivation is not a huge part in appraising? An appraiser's task is to appraise items, so there's no specific requirements in terms of cultivation. Actually, most of the middle and lower path occupations are like that. Only the upper path occupations will have a strict requirement on cultivation. No matter what, I'm still a 4-star master teacher, the highest status that you can possibly achieve in all of Myriad Kingdoms Alliance. I don't care if you just greet me and ignore me like that. But to ignore me and just chat and laugh right in front of me. Am I completely invisible to you? Master Teacher Zhang, Hall Master Sai, so this is how you greet your guests when there's a 4-star master teacher. Young master, they're already gone. Gone. Forget about ignoring me, you just leave me like that without saying anything, forgetting that a 4-star master teacher is right here. Damn it. Stop right there. Master Teacher Zhang, do you know that there's something wrong with the abilities that you learn? Have you not realized that your life is in danger? The abilities that I learn. The abilities that I learned are all picked by the Library of Heaven's path. There's not a single mistake on them, so how would there be any problem with it? Could it be that this guy is trying to fool me with my tricks? Then don't blame me for it. That's right, if you want to ascend further, I can give you some guidance and help you with it. Master Teacher Song, do you feel that there's a slight pain and you're feeling weak, and it's difficult for you to focus recently? That's right. Hold on, I'm talking about your problems. You? How did you know? Now only that, when you're cultivating, Do you feel that your left foot will go a little numb and your right foot will always twitch? If I'm not wrong, the abilities that you're cultivating ain't weak, it's at the intermediate spiritual level. But, you forced yourself to ascend and reach for Star Master Teacher 3 months ago, and there's a mistake in between. That causes your icy essence to be clogged up, so that your left foot will go numb and your body feeling weak. Your natural vein has broken, so that your right foot keeps twitching and your body will feel pain. Is there a way to fix it? 5,000 spiritual stones. I will get rid of it for you, and it will help you to ascend as well. 5,000. That's right, 5,000. This problem of yours, if I'm not wrong, you've asked a lot of people but there's still no solution to it. If you don't use my method, you will need 1 year to recover from it. Alright, this is around 5,000 spiritual stones, please guide me through this. This is extremely simple, you just need to let your true essence flow through your veins. The young master wanted to guide him so that he would feel grateful and give us the soulless puppet. Why did he end up being the one that is being taught, and he even paid for it? He's just giving guidance to a 4-star master teacher like that. Then what level is this master teacher Zhang? Alright, just do what I said for 3 days, then you will be able to get rid of your problem. Thanks for your guidance. Young master. Hall master sigh, let's go. Sure. Young master, didn't you want to get the soulless puppet from him? Why did you end up giving him money? It's the impartation of heaven's will. He used the impartation of heaven's will on me. I actually fell for it. The impartation of heaven's will requires a high willpower. A 4-star master teacher like me has a willpower of 7, being able to make me listen to him without fighting back. Doesn't that mean that he has a higher willpower than me? Also, that's not the main point. What's more important is the senior's acknowledgement. If you were acknowledged by many seniors from the Master Teacher Pavilion, you will be able to give out the power to convince others. Could it be that there's more seniors acknowledged compared to me? How is this possible? Where did someone this strong come from? Young master, then, did you ask about the soulless puppet? I forgot about that as well. Then, I'll go ask about it. Sure, go ahead, be careful. Yes. Master Teacher Zhang, please hold on. Master Teacher Zhang, we would like to buy that soulless puppet. I wonder if you're interested in selling it. Our young master is willing to pay with 2 pieces of half 5-star master teacher's class talismans. 40,000 spiritual stones.